It's the last day of the Neopies. So, last day we get new categories. We can still check in on winners and such. I'll come up with the winners later. I'm not checking up on the winners for the next 3 days while everything is solely announced. Let's see what the best NP background is. The options are Duskglade background, The Seeker's Workshop, Foggy Lake, or Cozy Apothecary. Um, Is it wrong if I say that I didn't notice any of these were backgrounds? That's the overall theme of the Neopies this year. Is like, even though I've been like intensely playing Neopets for a year, I still have no clue what's going on. For Neocash, not a clue in the world. So every day for however many days we've been doing this, there's just half the things I'm voting on. I'm kind of just guessing. And then for the cozy, no, for the best background, I don't know. I'm gonna go with the Cozy Apothecary, but you can vote for whatever you want. And I get an Angel Puss and the Tyranian Niptor that I didn't want that beat up my beautiful Solorg. The best NC background: Spring Cherry Blossom Pond, Erythral Flower Field, Wish Above the Clouds, Rainy Lily Pads. I'm guessing the flower one's gonna win. I'm gonna go with the lily pads because there's a Nemo on it. And I get light fairy apple and enchanted mushroom. And because you are 19 kinds of awesome and voted every day, I get the Neopies acceptance speech podium, golden whatever, black tie tuxedo. Thank you. And then for results, just so I can do results, what do we have? I did the MP item, I did wearable, I did dye works, I did pet color, I did pet color. So best pet species. The winner is the Lumadrax, and then second place is the Cephaloing, third place Flip Flap, fourth place is the one I voted on, Krabby Bot NC Collectible. The winner is the Gray Painter outfit. Second place, Rainbow Jelly Bean. Third place is the Fresh Food. Fourth place is the Pizzeria merch. What final thoughts on Neopies? I love a silly little event. Like, this means nothing and it contributes nothing to Neopets, and yeah, I just love giving my opinion on things that don't matter. I know TNT isn't really gonna check and like do anything based off of our results, as this would be a horrible way to try to gather what the Neopets community is thinking. But I love clicking on things. The prize pool wasn't my favorite this year. Like, I got some P3s that I'll just hoard forever. But and I was kind of touching on it earlier, and then I think I thought it in my head and I never verbalized it. Part of my thing with the Neopies and the Neopie categories is such a big part of the Neopet site to me, and I could be wrong, is customizing your pet, and that is just not a part of the site that I really do. I don't. I don't really know what the clothing options are. The only clothes I have are things I get for free through Neopies, through side events. So I just feel like there's a big portion of the site because there's a lot to do on Neopets, and I feel like customization is such a big thing, and it's not what I come to Neopets for, so I'm kind of just lost in the sauce. So yeah, that's my overall thought. That I think I probably had this similar thought last year, and I've like mentioned before, I'm not big on like customizing in Neopets, but I feel like that's such a strong central part of the website. It may be the main part of the website, like you're making all this money so you can have the cool pets and they look the way you want, and they're the backgrounds. Oh boy, how many backgrounds there are, and the outfits and the pets and the pets, all of that. And then the Neo Cash, so you can get what you want. I can't find myself loving or hating the Neopies because I feel like a lot of this is for the customization girlies, and that's just not where I am. I also don't care about backgrounds. I know I said I don't really care about customizations, but I'm over the backgrounds, and I think I'm gonna go to sleep tonight and then like not film and not think about Neopets for a couple of days, and then I'll come back and I'm like, why did I have such like a hatred towards backgrounds? But there's just too many of them. There's too many of them. So let me know what you all think about it. Um, like I said, some of them were fine, but like even I just ended up on like best avatar. There's no way these four are the best avatar. So I view the Neopies as something fun, and I just have to hope in my heart that like the Neopets team doesn't take any of this seriously, because it's kind of like that one survey they came out with last year where like they just had bad questions, so they were going to get bad data. It's like you all are kind of just pulling stuff. At least for the non-Neocache stuff. For the Neocache stuff, I can tell you. Could not tell ya. So I was kind of just clicking on those. So again, like hopefully they're not using any of this data for anything important, because like I'm kind of just clicking on stuff. So Neocache is just like a whole part of the site that I don't do with. But yeah, those are my final thoughts on the Neopies. I like getting free stuff, a free little prize. It's cool and whatever. I don't take it seriously. I just come in here and click and then get stuff that's gonna rot in my safety deposit box forever. Like I said, prizes, the P3s were cool. I never know, because like I feel like some of the prizes were things that were prizes from like side events and special events last year and the year before, but like I could be making that up. I'm guessing people are upset about like the lack of like stamps and books, and like why didn't you put like the what's something like why didn't you guys put like a coconut or something, a coconut stamp in there? I don't know. Now I'm solely just saying things. The Neopies is an event that I care and don't care about. It's not my favorite side event. It's better than the Altador Cup. But it's not one that I look forward to necessarily. I just like giving my opinions on things. And like I said, it makes me see what's going on Neopets, because despite me coming in every couple days and filming and posting stuff online on my Neopets YouTube channel, I'm very disconnected from the community and what's happening on Neopets. So hopefully you all are more connected if that's what you want. And my Neopets are fine. I will see you all in a couple days. I'm going to take a little break. I feel like I'm filming nonstop for like 2 whole weeks. And I'll just be back with some regular dailies. And yeah, I'm just real tired of the Neopies, even though they're not bad. So if anything major happens, I'll let you know. Until then, have a great, fantastic time, and I'll see you later. Bye.